all of you rolling beans out there, and welcome to the stream. I am RAWZim, and this is The Last Hope RAOW, Season 1, Episode 6, The Return to Hilltop. Possibly. We're going to turn it over to Kerr for introductions.
Hi everyone, I'm Kerr, I'm the Storyteller. I'm the one who brings all these happy fun times to all of you. I'm sure everything will be fine.
I revamped the layout a little bit, but the order is still the same, so Brussel.
I am Tochemay, and I am playing Brussel, the boy.
Baby! He is so baby.
Good
He's
luck.
the babiest baby who has ever babied.
Oh, come on. We all know that's a facade.
I am Zim, and I am playing as Hunter, the shy bundle of social anxiety, who is being forced into very uncomfortable situations.
You're fine. Walk it off.
You know, the last time somebody told me to walk something off, I would have blown out my knee from doing so.
Walk it off, peasant.
Anyways, he is a dark psychic type, Puchiena. Off to you, Ken.
I am Foxfiend, and I'm playing Kin, a fire type Vulpix, and yeah.
I am Midnight. I am Merl, and I am playing Midnight, the dark type Zora who just vibes in the background.
Vibe.
Hey people, it's Kenku or William Swiftfoot, depending where you are. Blah. I'm playing Shale, the nerd ground sand shrew, and I am not shallowed. Don't threaten it.
Nope, you are not shallot. You are grilled shallot.
No.
So there is a difference.
Stop teasing Shallad.
Okay.
Bro shallot. Yummy, yummy.
There you go.
Roast shallot. Yummy, yummy.
It's not good for my element, for that matter. You silly thing.
So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and turn it over to...
Midnight.
No, I think Ken had the most story-relevant stuff last time.
Right. So last time
Also, real quick, this is for the recap, and we're turning it over to Ken. He's got a... we're also doing Stream Raiders Dungeons mode. It's a fast fire mode. Go place your troops. Carry on.
Alright. So last time, start of the session, we had the instant where it was discovered that that the Shale we were traveling with was not the actual Shale, and instead Shale was in a box. We resolved that, sent off the infiltrators, and made our way to the city of Sunfall, where upon approach to the city, we saw people in the walls. Kinda horrifying. But we pressed on, made our way into the city, and went to meet with Ciro, the face and leader of the city, who was not impressed with us, and but then what's his name? Valis interceded and took things from there, where we completed the trade negotiations and got a couple pieces of information regarding the rebellion that's taking place in the city of Sunfall. And one of the last things, when last we left off, the party had split up to do their own things in the city. A couple of them went and got hot cocoa. I think Shale was seeking out a library. And Hunter followed Kin to a meeting with Benny the Blaziken, who's leading the rebellion in Sunfall, who also has been isekai'd into this world. At the end of the session, there was a little bit of joking and retconning that Maddie from the previous campaign was Kin. Though after some thought about it, we have decided that no, it's not appropriate for this character, and Kin is Kin. Kin is not Maddie. And I think that about sums it all up. Did I miss anything important?
I think you got everything.
I think that was pretty good.
Sounds pretty. Yep.
So nothing else
Have a
anyone
seat,
wants to
baby.
add?
I think well, how the group saw the Blaziken first was that he valiantly rescued a poor Pidgey from getting ganked by one of Zero's enforcers.
Taken
Yeah,
away.
that's
from the
right.
enforcer.
Everything was fine. I don't see why you're harping so hard on this. He was just going to help re-educate him.
Right.
Ido things tipped $10. Is Quirtuopt still relevant? Razim smile.
Damn it! No! Bad! But thank you for the tip, but bad!
What's wrong?
That's the top line of the keyboard.
It's
No.
wrong even in that. It's the Ouija board from the shovelware game that Rygon was playing.
Oh,
Okay, so Rygon and I were, as well as Rex, were tearing apart a shovelware game, one of those find the object type games. They had a Ouija board in it that we had to get a clue from. The top line of this Ouija board was the QWERTY keyboard, except at the end of that line, they had D. And then from there, it just got worse.
Yeah, because the second line was a complete wash, and the third line was missing a letter.
No, they had
Weird.
all of the alphabet. They were just definitely not in the QWERTY layout.
In any format layout, truth.
that is weird. All right.
I got very triggered by that.
I can imagine.
But either way, thank you so much for that tip. The first tier of the tip goal has been completed.
That's all. See, everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be perfectly peachy keen. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
I'm wondering with that tip goal.
My worry intensifies.
It's
I
fine.
vote that we start with the hot cocoa. Something nice and happy. Because the group went for hot cocoa, right?
There were
Yep.
a few that went for hot cocoa.
It was Brussel, Cobalt, and me, Midnight.
Yep.
So you guys head off to go find some hot, tasty cocoa.
Yes.
All right. It does not take too long for you guys to find it. There is a very nice little quaint cafe that's serving it, run by a Fui Coco.
Awesome.
Aw, it's cute.
Aw.
I couldn't resist.
So Midnight will saunter on up to the bar and take a seat at a stool and usher to the Fue Coco to that he would like a hot cocoa.
Of course, of course. What about the rest of your group? What would you like?
Same.
All right, so we got 2 hot cocos. Anything else?
I think that'll do for now.
Alrighty, let me get this mixed up here then for you.
Much appreciated.
Of course, not a problem. I don't think I've seen you guys around. What brings you into town?
Oh, we're part of an entourage from Hilltop coming to negotiate a trade agreement.
Oh, a trade agreement, you say? Anything interesting? Anything good?
As far as I'm concerned, it was pretty boring. It was just kind of cut and dry stuff mostly.
Never really got into that sort of business myself. I have a coworker who does all the handling for the products. He's the one who enjoys that sort of thing. I just like making it.
I understand that. The deals and spiels are not really my forte. I am just here for protection.
Don't sell yourself short now. I'm sure you've got quite a few talents you like doing.
I got a few. It's just they tend to be skills that lend themselves to being in the background.
Understandable. All right, here you are. 1 hot cocoa.
Thank you, good sir.
Whipped cream.
This is some mighty fine cocoa.
It
What
is
do you-
very, very good.
So, Brussel, what do you think of our time here so far?
I think we've spent enough time here.
Yeah, I tend to agree. It's too
We
much.
literally haven't even stayed the night.
Exactly. We've
I
spent too much
know.
time here.
This place just gives me. It just has an off feeling.
It's fine. What are you talking about?
Oh no, it's got my senses tingling.
Too big of a city.
Nonsense, nonsense. It's fine. It's Fine.
A big city like this, it's easy to get lost in, easy to lose yourself here. If it wasn't for the overzealous security, it might be a good place for those that want to start over.
So is there something you wanted to do about the security?
Joke.
I don't know. It's not really my place to question how one village does things over another.
Well, like you said, you work in the background. You can get things done.
I could, but I mean that's gonna depend on what the boss thinks.
Russell just subtly hinting.
Midnight picks up on it, but chooses not to indulge that line. Besides that type of fixing, I don't know. I just have feelings about it.
A miss! Not enough ale.
Thank you, Avali.
Always appreciated.
At midnight, pay the apple.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Midnight, pay the apple. The Pokemon's based off an apple.
Oh,
I get out some coin and pay the Fuecoco. This was very good. Thank you.
He'll nod. Of course. Always happy to see new customers happy.
We'll let the rest of our team know about this place. Try to drum you up some more business. Well, where do you want to go now?
Well, I think we should bring back Hunter. One of these.
That is a good idea. Why don't you handle that?
I'll get a hot cocoa to go.
Right away. And he will quickly get one made up for you. Doesn't take too long, only a couple of minutes before he slides over another hot cocoa to you.
Let's take it back to Hunter.
Swell idea. And we're off. Back to the suite.
Yep, doesn't take long before you're back at the suites.
I open the door and call out to Hunter. Hey, Hunter, we got you some hot cocoa.
No
hang
way,
on,
sir.
hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on,
Oh, no.
hang on.
Oh dear.
Really? You got me hot cocoa? You hear a voice from another
Oh, no.
bedroom call out.
Yes. Why don't you come out and we'll give it to you?
That's okay. Could you maybe leave it by the door?
Brussel?
Doesn't sound right.
I agree. Why don't you come out?
But I just it's okay, right?
No, it is not okay.
And slowly the door will open and you will see Hunter slowly peek his head out.
Looks over to Brussel. I don't know. We've been duped before.
Check his mark.
It's there.
Check his eyes.
The eyes look normal.
And check to see if his hat's there.
He does have the hat.
Midnight is still skeptical.
How do you want to check it then? You gonna body him?
I don't know.
The most suspicious thing is that he doesn't have an aura of blackness emanating from him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Do you want to roll, Game Master?
Sure. Let's have a let's see here. Boop 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 doop. Badoop badoop. Boop 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 boop. Badoop. Why do you think it's a trap? Because there is a trap.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Let's have you guys make a mind, cunning, and insight roll. This would be an insight roll.
Ow. What about an investigation roll?
I'll allow you to try to make investigation.
Okay. Sorry, took me a minute. The chat box was being difficult. I got 2
Yeah.
successes.
You're good. No worries. Alright. So, both of you notice a little bit off with Hunter. Just the way he's acting, yeah, there's something not right here with the boy.
Alright. There's something off here, Brussel.
What do you think? we should
Hunter.
do?
Why don't you cut the stuff and tell us what's really going on? He says Hunter very sarcastically.
I just, Mr. Brussel, could I talk to you in here?
Brussel.
Okay, if I'm not out in 5 minutes, come after me.
Will do.
And so in I go.
Hunter will push the door shut, and once the door is shut, he will turn to Brussel and bow very deeply to him. I am terribly sorry for interrupting you, my lord. I pray your forgiveness for this.
You'll be okay, just let me know what's going on.
As you sent out, we have begun preparations for gathering the group in order to stage the raid as you requested. We are currently transferring funds to some of our agents here, and hopefully, once everything is prepared, we can launch the attack as soon as we are ready. I simply came to inform you of such things, And once everything is ready, I will come to ask for you to give the order for our men to stage the raid and rescue.
As long as it's a sanctioned rescue team, everything should be fine.
Indeed, it should be. We are currently setting up false identities as well as passes to ensure that if anything is found out, it will be legitimate, sir.
Thank you. It
Of
shall be
course.
done.
Is there anything else that you require, my lord?
Not at this time.
Excellent. And you will see Hunter shift into a ditto before slipping out through a crack and just vanishing out.
And I'll go back to midnight.
Midnight will notice a door open. So what's going on?
Everything's taken care of.
Where's our hunter doppelganger?
Taken care of.
Midnight will just stare for a second and then be like, okay, I'll drop this for now, but I know something else is going on here.
There's things in the city that need it taken care of.
Of that we can agree.
So, just how long until Midnight is actually roped into Brussel's criminal underground organization?
It honestly would not take much convincing. Midnight has kind of a gray moral compass.
Give me 1 sec. I will be right back. I'm just going to grab my food real quick. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Sorry about this. Be right back.
Midnight
Okey-dokey.
already said he was working in the shadows.
Who's to say I'm not already roped into his schemes?
The question is whether Midnight realizes he's roped into Brussel's schemes or not.
That is the $1 million question. And he obviously was not roped into this particular scheme.
Yeah, this team doesn't need to know about the wall.
Mum's the word. As it always is.
You remember about the wall.
I try not to.
Just rescuing a few Pokemon.
I understand. I understand more than you know. Midnight will just stare out any window he sees at the town. I really don't like it here.
The town stares back.
I'm surprised neither of you are actually going to look for Hunter now.
He's
Go
fine.
for the eyes, Boo! Go for the
Oh,
eyes!
God. Here we go.
Ask!
Oh boy.
Hunter's a big boy. He can take care of himself.
Yeah, and he knows how to stay hidden. That is probably his greatest skill so far.
He did win the big battle.
Oh, this one is... sent to Kerr.
Oh no.
Oh no. I'm sure everything will be fine.
Hello there, Brian. Hello, Nibby.
But yeah. I am a little worried about Hunter, but I know that Hunter can take care of himself. So, Brussel, what do we do now?
Wait for everyone else.
Fine by me. And now we wait for Kerr to advance.
Well, shift scene. Because there's 2 other scenes to deal with.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Advance
gotta-
from us.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that. I am back. I have food. I had to run to the bathroom. I am good to go.
I have sent you an influence that came in.
And I've
A
sent a little.
magnanimous dispensation.
Tochemay tipped $100. The mob has plans.
Tochemay, thank you for that tip and completing the tip goal, but that, okay.
You are welcome.
Midnight, as you look at Brussel, he seems a little off, a little different than you might remember. I don't know. Was his spots always there? You find yourself questioning it a little bit, but maybe it's fine, right?
I tilt my head. Is everything alright with you, Brussel?
No, we're
You
in this
seem-
strange town.
You seem different. I don't know. Maybe this place has got my my paranoidism. That's not a word, but it's got it ramped up to 11.
Paranoia.
You seem to have markings where there were none before.
Me using this Brussels voice as the dog come in to check on me. I'm using baby talk.
Aw.
Yeah, it is that this moment that Hunter and Kin return.
Hey, Ken.
Hey,
Hunter.
Midnight.
Welcome.
Hey, Brussel. How you guys doing?
We had an interesting evening.
Oh,
Well,
anything I
Copycat
need
of
to hear
Hunter.
about?
we just had some hot cocoa and talked to the proprietor of the establishment.
Oh,
It's a really nice place. We should all, before we leave, get some.
oh, cool.
How
Who's the
about you two?
proprietor?
He's I don't think we ever got his name, but he's a Fue Coco.
Oh, fun.
Make some good cocoa.
Makes some real good cocoa.
I wonder if he does cider also.
We didn't really inquire.
How's Hunter doing right now?
Well, 3 successes on his hide.
You see a ball of darkness hiding in the corner.
Ah, and here's the real Hunter.
And how was Hunter?
No, Hunter is
Midnight in Brussel actually rolled a spot.
Oh! Izo, thank you so much for those skin purchases. For Stream Raiders, thank you so much. We're
You want us to
just
roll the
about-
spot?
We're
I'm
just
sorry.
about halfway to another custom skin. Full skin. Thank you
Neat.
so much, Izo.
Dang.
But actually, I did not want Hunter to return to the room yet.
Oh, okay. Where would
Ah.
you want to go?
He is wanting to wander the city,
Okay.
watching from the shadows, of course. But considering that Pidgey, he wants to see what the state of the city is.
Give me an investigation roll.
Well, I figured we'd resolve whether Kin notices that Hunter slips away.
Oh, sure. Yeah, go ahead, Ken. Go ahead and roll.
Alright. In which case, that'd be mind, cunning, perception.
Remember that the expertise is more how you do it. Well,
That's
technically,
3 successes.
so it would be tied, and with this system, attacker wins ties. So I guess which one would we determine is the attacker and which one is defender?
Perception would be the attack, I would say.
The perception would be the attack.
Yeah,
Person
could go
trying to
for
find
that.
them.
Yeah, challenging the test.
So yeah, Kin would notice Hunter slipping off.
Alright. I suppose the question is, would I follow, or would I... subterfuge is is what would be used for stealth, right?
Yes.
Could I make an argument for survival to just keep tracking Hunter?
If you're trying to track him, yes, that would be survival.
Because I'm not too worried about staying hidden myself, but I think as I follow Hunter, I'll make sure to stay far enough outside of his immediate areas so that I don't draw attention to him.
Sure, I'll allow it.
And absolutely no successes, but not a glitch either.
Not a botch. You're good.
Yeah, not a botch.
But you start to lose track of him a little bit.
All right. Once I lose track of him, I then return to the suite, and that's when that previous scene played out happens.
Loberon, thank you for that skin purchase. Enjoy Nevis, King of Conquerors.
Nice.
You know,
Alright.
maybe I'll make Hunter the next skin.
Like a shinobi or something?
Yeah, I could
Hunter
see it
just
as a
running
ninja.
around flailing. I don't want to be here.
Hunter's the priest.
That's a thought too.
So time
Yeah.
for the library.
Hunter was with me, but you know how Hunter is when he doesn't want to be seen or he wants to slip away. He has a tendency of being able to do so.
Oh yeah, we know. I think he can handle himself.
Probably. So,
We'll need to keep an eye out, though. Keep an eye on the guards.
yeah. It doesn't stop me from worrying a little bit, but
I know.
he's
He
probably...
did win the tournament.
He did win the tournament.
You hear angry RAOW noises in the distance.
Deal with it. It happened.
The sounds of rocks breaking somehow.
Oh,
Besides,
hi, Chomper.
besides, Octo got or not Octo, but
Cobalt.
Cobalt got a chance to get some of his frustration out on the trip here.
Not enough.
Yeah. We know. We know. But stop living in the past. There's always next time.
And
The
look
sound of
outside.
ice.
Look outside. Is that a squirrel heading straight for that tree?
Tree shatters.
Feel the backhand of justice.
So, Shale, what are you up to?
Just heading for the library as planned in the plan, or at least where people say the library is originally planned last session.
Yes, there's a very large library that you'd be able to reach.
Okay. He'll go to the desk. Ask if there's a section on the about. Ask what they have. I guess is the first question.
They have actual books here.
What? Okay, that's a heck of an interest.
Wait, are you talking like on paper
Yes.
and leather bound?
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it. We're never leaving again. Shell is absolutely just glued here now.
No.
Books are just extremely very, very difficult to make. So they're only like in the very biggest cities, and you can't actually take them out of the libraries.
Oh, so Shale would know enough that the cost for that sort of thing is much
They
more.
are strictly resources and cannot be checked out.
Well, no more of getting one as a notebook is a lot more than he has funds.
Yeah, because of how much work and such that goes into making these things, they are only like the wealthiest of the wealthy can even think about owning them.
Does River at least have scrolls?
Again, those are pretty difficult to make. It's easier just to use tablets.
There. Alright. Let's ask if there's a section on just. Let's have a ton of time here. I guess they ask if there's a section on, well, how the world works in the sciencey sense, I guess he'd say.
The natural world.
Yeah. Natural
They
world.
do have a little bit, not a ton, but there is some.
All right. Well, he will he will ask if it's okay if he can check out and look over some of the info. He's gonna, and if so, he's gonna go do that for well, basically during that frame Kin was out. He'll be over there looking over it.
Yes. Just you have to know that if anything happens to the books or anything goes missing, you will be judged immediately and found guilty of crimes to be imprisoned immediately.
I noted. I don't plan to take anything out, or I plan to just glance.
Enjoy your time here.
Thank you. And he heads off, and yeah, he's gonna just take that downtime period between when he left and when Kin came back to do some reading. Maybe just for later, to count for later for increasing his science. So
Okay.
I think that's what's gonna happen. And then once he thinks he's done enough, he will gently put them back and head back to the room.
Shale comes back and he's absolutely misty-eyed. And...
Yeah, not misty-eyed, but just sort of looking a bit, looking content and a little awestruck.
Hey, Shale, you're back.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going good.
Shale.
How's Hunter?
Hunter's last I knew, he was all right. You know how sneaky he can be.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Shale, that's a very big smile you got there.
Oh, this place.
You
I
look
only
almost like
wish-
you found heaven.
I didn't find heaven, but they have books, and I wish,
Wait. Not tablets. Books.
not tablets, not scrolls, books.
You're
Like-
kidding.
Flip open.
Yeah,
Like
bound paper.
they have
Wow.
paper. They have paper.
I wish I could buy something, but I expect it's above even the town's pay grade. So
Kerr, did the trading agreement involve paper? Just out of character, Kerr, did the trading agreement involve paper at all?
Kerr?
Kerr?
Furry is busy at this time.
Probably. I mean, it probably didn't involve paper, given that in this world it is and paper is a valuable commodity. Still.
and paper and probably ink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, paper is, because of how much work that has to go into it, and they don't really have the infrastructure to make it very easy like we do. It is much less common and much more expensive, hence why people either pass it down stories or clay tablets are usually the cheapest.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's gonna be
Yes.
goals and shield head. Either at least like papyrus scroll if like the Rivertown has it, or a book for his own notes instead of having to scratch on that clay. Right, but that's for later.
Like, they have paper, which means that they have people who know how to make paper.
I mean, it makes sense. There's enough mines here that they probably either traded for the process or found their own. Though I, the way the receptionist talked, I wonder about what the outer binding's made of. Shale shivers slightly.
I mean, leathers wouldn't be all that difficult of commodity.
We use only the finest Charmander skin to make it fire resistant.
Oh goodness. Yeah, given this place, I would believe that.
Yeah.
Well, Shell, glad you had a good time. Did you find out anything at the library?
It helped band my info a bit. I don't know if I can relate it to what's going on to the world right now, but I'll keep it in my thoughts and in my notes.
All right.
Good.
Also, I guess I'll refund that influence.
In any case,
I did try to do it, but it's just a little bit hard to do that one.
yeah, that's a reasoning. Whoa. Any case, I guess we should rest for the night, but should we head back tomorrow?
Ultimately, that's Hunter's call.
True. Hey, Hunter.
Hunter's not here right now.
Eh? Where is he?
He slipped off when me and him were returning. I tried to follow him, but
Okay.
you know how he is.
I doubt he'll be fine. I doubt he's gonna make a scene.
He'll probably be fine. I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep until he's back, though.
And then he comes across another scene, like with the Pidgey, and yeah.
I'll stay up and keep you company, Ken.
Hey, Hunter.
Yes.
Roll me a d10.
Good night. I think we should tell them about the copy.
Yeah, we could just assume that happened off screen.
Oh, okay.
Sure, if you ask for a D10 roll, you should be ready for any result on the 1 through 10.
Yes, I'm ready for it. I'm just...
More extremes have more extreme stuff
Very
happen.
well.
Alright. No, it's not or, just... I feel like I should,
Hunter has a -1 to his next roll.
oh.
Be back in a minute.
No worries. I kind of want Tochemay to be here to see this reaction. But it's fine. It's fine. So, Hunter, what are you up to then? What are you looking for?
So Hunter is wanting to basically assess the city.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing the situation with the Pidgey, he wants to see how things are in this city. Because he is very much very seriously considering declaring war as soon as we get back to Hilltop.
Wow.
He did not like that situation. To the point that he actually, responded.
You can see Hunter. Quite a few of the citizens look very worried and nervous. Especially when any of the guards show their faces. The moment a guard shows up, you can see like clearly plastered on smiles and people trying to basically act natural.
Everyone tenses up.
Mm-hmm. There is intense fear in the air.
He's just going from one alley to the next, sneaking around the city, looking at everything that's going on. He's just any particular events that may be happening that he'd want to watch. But otherwise, he's primarily sticking to the alleyways.
Roll of survival to not get lost. Sorry,
yes,
that's
LeBron,
my
he does. And Hunter, as you do, you hear a scream of pain come from nearby.
He is going to investigate.
Hunter, as you go to investigate, you find a little Charmander laying on the ground. The entire left side of his body looks bashed and bruised, and his arm looks clearly broken based on the shape he's in. It's like he ran into a cart, and the cart just kept on going. Except, in this case, you see a very familiar Excalibur glaring down at the little Charmander, 1 foot raised, in a clear kick before lowering back down to the ground. You think you can get my way, runt? And the poor little thing tries to move away and crawl away. And failing very, very much because of he has a freaking broken arm that's just kind of dangling on the ground as the Excalibur slowly steps towards him, clearly enjoying his fear and terror.
And this is the aide?
No, this is the leader.
Ah.
This is Blockhead
I who
himself.
dismissed you.
This is Zero himself.
Yeah, this is Blockhead himself.
Yes. Valis is the aide. He's the one who was trying to help you guys.
And sorry about stepping away. The little dog needed attention because I was doing baby talk with Brussel.
Baby.
Precious.
But yeah, the Excalibur is Ciro, the leader, the mean one, and Valus is the Glastier, the cult leader aide that's on our side.
You could say that.
Hunter is going to stay hidden in the shadows. But he is going to extend his darkness out from the alleyway he's in. Not leaping to anything yet. But he is getting the shadows close to the Charmander to leap out and pull him away as soon as possible, if any threat or such happens.
Any further action?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yes. As you do that, you can see Sero. His jaws are starting to glow with a very deep blue color, as it looks like he's taking a breath and rearing back.
It looks like he's going to attack.
Oh yeah, he's clearly charging an attack. It looks like it might be something like Ice Beam.
The shadows are gonna go out, surround the Charmander, and pull him away. Not back towards Hunter, but pull him into like an alley or somewhere into the shadows.
Give me a stealth roll.
Okay.
Would this be a cunning or a fight stealth roll?
Cunning.
Yeah, he's doing cunning. Either way, he's got one dot.
This is more to see if Sarah will realize where the boy went, rather than
And I've got a -1 to the roll. But still one success.
Okay. He is able to barely keep up with where your shadows go. Your shadows break off into all directions after like forming around the boy and then moving, but he's able to see the tip of the Charmander's tail as it goes down one of the alleys. Just as he unleashes his ice beam and ices the spot where he had just been. And he starts looking around. Where the fuck was that? Who the hell got in the way of my punishment?
Hunter is continuing to drag the...
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence.
He is continuing to drag the... he's continuing to drag the
Criminal.
Charmander away. Specifically looking to pull it around corners and such. Get it out of view.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of a stealth or evasion type of thing.
I'll
Yeah.
let you go stealth. You're trying to keep him out of sight and such.
Oh.
Ouch.
Wait, we've got a party reroll.
Yep.
Go
Yes.
ahead. As this may this rerolling this may keep you from being discovered too.
Well, it's not a botch, so.
True.
Yeah, but still.
There you go.
Oh!
There we go.
There's the money shot.
That's not a botch.
Woo!
Oh. Oh.
Sometimes you
That Charmander is out of there!
7 successes for keeping you and the Charmander hidden.
All right, let's go. Dice roll.
Here, I'm back in the box.
That was a roll, definitely.
Where the hell are you? Where'd you go? Who did that? Stomp, stomp, stomp. Foot hits the spot he had just iced, and he immediately slips, falls backwards, and hits his head on the ground.
Our new champion.
Is he unconscious from that
Yes.
slip and fall? Oh my.
Yes.
Wait, the leader's unconscious?
Yes.
He's unconscious.
Coup de grace.
Oh.
Oh god, that's gonna be interesting.
Our new champion.
Go for it, Hunter.
Would
Suddenly
Hunter
easier
actually
than-
do that, though?
He was
Oh.
just he was literally
I'm-
just going to kill an innocent child for no reason, but because he could.
And Hunter, it was wanting to declare war.
But Hunter
Okay.
also.
Hunter is going to come out of the shadows and go over to the leader quickly, surrounded by his own shadows. Notably, he does not look anxious or anything at all right now. If anything, the shadows are thrashing about him in anger.
Mm-hmm.
He is going up to the soon-to-be former leader and just surrounding him in the shadows and squeezing. On all parts of the former leader as tight as he can. He may not be able to squish them, but at the least, he can choke them to death.
Aw, the former leader's getting a hug.
Hug. I'm familiar with hugs.
A
This
forever
one is
hug.
a little bit uncomfortable.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Hey, this is a coup de grace.
I know, but the successes add on to the damage.
True. Let's
His
see how
defense
this-
is 0. You can't miss him.
Oh, so just roll damage. Okay.
It just determines how quickly you can kill him.
Because he
Before
might wake up.
Or somebody else might see.
I don't know. The town might be on his side here. The guards probably wouldn't, but... And I assume
Yeah,
there's a lot of
I'll be
people
right
around,
back.
probably.
There's a few, and actually, a lot of the people who have seen this, originally they were looking away before the shadows attacked, and now like you're actually getting cheers and such. And even some of the soldiers, like, they're not getting involved. Like, you can actually see them grinning and just like standing back going, "Citizens, stay back for your own safety. Do not get involved in this."
I disappeared for 2 seconds. What did I miss?
Is this starting to
Hunter
hear?
is fixing to or perform a coup de grace on Cyril.
Is this starting to cause
Yeah,
a ruckus?
No.
I was aware that Hunter was about to perform a coup de grace, but I come back and I hear stuff like other people in the
Actually,
city
if what Brussel just
talking.
said, no, we're
The-
not
the
hearing
mili-
it yet.
The military police are actually saying do not interfere.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is being seen.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
It's like
uh,
dinner and dinner and a show.
People are
That-
cheering
that-
on Hunter.
none of the soldiers are getting in the way of Hunter though, because a lot of them are only doing this because they don't have a choice.
And that's what you get for having a bunch of conscripts in your army.
Oh, Hunter got a success.
All right. Yeah, the shadows start tightening and tightening and tightening, and you can hear him start groaning in pain, but he hasn't woken up yet. Roll again.
That's better.
There we go. That's 3 more successes, because -1 from the 1.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. Now you can see like his body is starting to strain as the shadows are pressing in. You can hear the groans. And
He's focusing
Hunter,
it on the throat now.
Okay, Hunter, can you give me a perception roll?
We're gonna go with fight for expertise because that's where he's at right now. So 4.
Forget the village has eyes.
Yeah, I'm thinking Benny might. be
Holy crap!
Whoa!
Good night.
Go.
All of his shadows and all those eyes are just peering everywhere at once.
Oh God!
Focus on the throat, like you said.
Okay, so Hunter, I didn't think you could actually make this, but apparently you can actually make this. In the distance, actually standing atop one of the walls, you see a pair of 3 figures watching you. One is an Abra that you don't really recognize. The second is a Scyther who's just kind of kneeling on one leg, his 2 blades in the ground, just watching. And the third looks to be a... Where are you?
What is doing here?
Zia Aura.
Ah.
By the way, Hunter, you know the smell of the air when it starts getting ionized after a thunderstorm?
I love that smell.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you can smell
Oh, yeah.
that.
Well, right now, Hunter is, he's making note of it. But he is speaking up, especially as the leader's trying to wake up. You've been terrorizing innocent people for far too long.
Ooh. I like this, Hunter.
You're going
Make another
to
attack roll,
die
Hunter.
now. Chat, I need a reroll.
You
Please.
have willpower. Use it.
Oh yeah, I
We
do.
have
need a
willpower.
reroll stat.
You do have willpower.
I forgot about that for a moment.
You have at least 1 willpower, so.
I have 2.
Ooh.
Okay, now chat, I need a reroll.
Working on it.
Please! I need a reroll.
Come on, chat. Give him a reroll. Do it.
I can only use 1 willpower per roll, so I need rerolls from chat.
Anyone out there?
I think Frosty's working on it.
Reroll, that's in the stream loots, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Not enough ale.
There we go.
Thank
Horse
you for the
guy,
reroll. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. 2 successes! Thank you, Sky. If this guy wakes up fully, Hunter's probably going to die.
Roll 1 more dice. I'll let you have a bonus dice. Okay. You can see him gagging and choking, and he's starting to stir as your shadows tighten and tighten and tighten.
Of justice.
As his eyes slowly begin to crack open, you get 1 more attack roll, Hunter. Make it a good one with a +1 success. Or +1 to the dice roll, sorry.
Sending off Enja's pack. Enja, you need to sign up for stream loots for me to send those out. Yeah, just sign up for it, but, alright.
Let's go, Hunter. Let's go. Let's go, Hunter. Let's go. Let's go, Hunter. Let's go.
2.
2 more successes.
3.
You can see him twitching, struggling, trying to get loose before your shadows tighten, Hunter. They tighten, and you hear a very loud, jagged knock as the Pokemon suddenly goes limp as a ragdoll.
Don't think we're going back so soon.
I don't think we are.
Yes, so much for that title there, Kerr. Eh?
Well, we gotta run away
Thanks.
now.
So the rest of
Hunter-
the party is about to be made aware of some very important news.
When they see the Pokemon suddenly go limp, you hear cheers and cries of joy go up from everyone, civilian and soldier alike.
At least it's going to be
Hunter has gained another village under his belt.
I don't know about that yet.
As when I'm at least 6 feet under.
The Boron Wolfmage has purchased 10 tabletop cards packs.
But I could see that.
Or at
happening.
least definitely has caused a paradigm shift in this village.
I mean, I could see it in some ways because of
In the way that this world works,
blessings?
whoever beats the leader becomes the leader.
Mhm.
Yep.
Hunter does not want this, but Hunter wanted the, he wanted
And
the tyranny to stop more.
And you know a certain glass steer will be happy for this.
And Hunter, since there isn't a law on it, you could declare somebody else leader. The cultist.
Hush, hush, hush. Don't remind him. Don't remind him.
I mean, they're gonna run into Valis at some point.
Wagamyo!
Hunter is going to use his shadows to pick up the former leader and raise him as high into the air as he can. Channeling all his fury into it just to make that kind of proclamation of sorts of just the dead leader up in the air.
Making
Yeah,
a show.
Does the room have a balcony or a window?
Yes. Yes.
Do we see this?
Hell is going. What?
Yes, you guys can see this if you look out the window.
What has Hunter done?
Ken,
Guys,
I don't think
we
we're
might-
going anywhere anytime soon.
Well, somebody's gonna have to go back, but I don't think Hunter's coming with us. Coming with them.
Ken is already out the door, running to the scene to try to get an idea of what the heck's going on.
Shale is probably just behind him because there isn't much reason to talk.
And atop the wall, Sai just watches with a grin on his face, waving a claw to his companion. Wow. I am so proud of him. It's only been a couple of days and he's already killed one of the leaders. He grew up so fast. You know, Dal, I think we should head back to Hilltop. This deserves a celebration. We should start planning things. We can get Domino involved and we'll surprise them. What do you say? And as they say that, you can see a group of fire types racing across the wall, already getting to work melting everyone out of it and freeing them from their icy imprisonment.
Hunter.
Now back to Hunter.
Hunter is calling out as loudly as he can. I'm not going to allow these kinds of tyranny to happen. What happened here was wrong. And at that point, he's going to realize that he is, out in public in the middle of the street. And his shadows are just going to snap back into a ball around him. And he's just going to, carelessly drop the former leader and rush for the nearest alleyway.
Does he remember the hurt Charmander?
Cheered with 100 eggy bitties, so Hunter is now definitely going to be God Emperor.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't worry, Hunter's doing this for the greater good.
Thank you for the biddies, Loberon.
Absolutely, Hunter's going to become the God Emperor. He is already on the fast track to that.
Blood for the blood god. Bones for the bone lord.
Nothing will stand in his way.
Oh, Lord.
He will be the great uniter.
Waga doggo. Hunter for God Emperor. Hunter for God Emperor 2023.
Hunter's rushing for where he left the Charmander. And he's going to go check on said Charmander.
He's just kind of staring in surprise at the mouth of an alleyway, holding his broken arm.
Are you all right?
You killed him. You killed him. You actually got rid of him. And he looks so happy. He actually starts crying and smiling.
Yeah. Let me take a look at that.
And he's going to try to hug Hunter with his one good arm.
While Hunter's trying to do medicine on his broken arm.
Go for it.
We're gonna
Does
go
Hunter
with...
even know medicine?
Yes.
Really?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
1 point.
We're going with a cunning way.
Oh, there you go.
Would that fall under cunning or logic?
He's doing cunning. He's trying to pop it back in place.
He's trying to fix it
Discreetly.
for... kind of, letting him hug while also trying to fix it.
Alright. That's 4 successes.
You can start fixing him up. Yep. And get his arm into a sling. Get it fixed up so it's not going to be... Movement won't jar it and such. And so you can start healing, yes.
People in the streets are just watching the shadows come out of the alleyway and snatching various items. A stick here, a piece of cloth there. Because I don't think he's got those supplies with him.
People are just going to continue to cheer and cry and just like absolute joy, excitement, and just like a nightmare is finally over.
Wrong,
And
Hunter. People would be handing the shadows stuff.
yeah,
because
they
shadows
would.
made them.
Probably.
yes, they would. As the rest of the group soon arriveth on the scene.
Stop basically at the edge of the scene, and I'm just watching Hunter perform medicine, and it's like, well, dang. Before approaching carefully, Hunter, you alright?
He is shaking and very clearly trying to avoid thinking about everything else going on by just focusing all of his attention on fixing up the arm. It does not look like he heard you.
I turn back to the gathered people. Any of you a medic or know a medic? Or where the closest hospital is?
One of them will raise their hand slowly.
Good. For as good a job as Hunter is doing, this Charmander here looks like they need some actual professional medical attention.
I can take him. I would be happy to, my lord.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm sorry, what was your name?
I'm Jakes.
Jinx? Thank you,
Mhm.
Jinx.
He will bow his head. Of course, my lord. Happy to help.
And I approach Hunter and I start gently giving him pets and gently pulling his attention so that the Pokemon that volunteered can come and take the Charmander away for proper medical attention. Hey, hey, Hunter. Hey.
Can I make a quick guess? It would be mind. Hold on, let me pull my sheet. Should have done this earlier. I mean, it's
What
only
would you like to-
guys. Mind social, I guess, would make the most sense. Perception, just see if I'm seeing anyone familiar, like, the Blaziken or Valis approaching.
Go for it.
No, it didn't have much luck. Okay.
You didn't roll very well. However, Rejoice, citizens! Did I not say that a savior was coming? That a hero would lead you out of the darkness?
Oh no.
Rejoice, my children! For my brother has come here in order to save you, to liberate you from the tyrant! As you see Valis walking down the street, flanked by like a ton of his followers following behind him, cheers erupting, and just like absolute mirth and joy filling the air right now.
Alice, run your parade, sure, but keep a little distance from Hunter. He just killed a person. No one comes out the other side of killing someone very well the first time.
He will nod. Worry not, my lord. I shall ensure that none shall trouble you in your time.
Thank you. Come on, Hunter. Let's go ahead and head back to the suite, and we can discuss things.
Hey, Valis. We probably will need somebody to let Hilltop know and pass the trade agreement along.
I will send a messenger back immediately, my lord. Worry not.
Yale looks really confused there. What?
Well, you are a member of Hunter's party. Therefore, you and he are now the rulers of Sunfall.
Yale looks is just sort of. I'm heading back to the room. Excuse me.
Yeah, let's reconvene at the room and we can discuss this.
Well, my timetable just jumped up a little bit.
Brussel, as you say that, a figure slips up next to you, standing among the crowd, and whispers, "All of the prisoners have been freed, my lord. Do you have any other wishes to be done?"
Not at this time, thank you.
Of course, my lord. Glory to you. And he will vanish and melt back into the crowd.
Zim, you there?
Yes.
Okay. How is Hunter taking this right now? And is Hunter listening to Kin or anyone else?
After dealing with the Charmander, Hunter will look over at Kin, and you can definitely see tears going down his cheeks for a moment before the shadows surround him entirely again.
Oh, my poor baby boy. Come on, let's head back to the room, alright?
Even better, let's go get him a hot cocoa.
Absolutely, let's get you some hot cocoa, get back to the room, and we can process this and work on this together, alright?
The shadows themselves are even trembling right now.
Joke.
Come on.
But there doesn't seem to be any other response.
Alright. And Kin will start leading Hunter back to get some hot cocoa and then to the room.
RAOW.
Actually, probably just lead him back to the room and have someone else get him hot cocoa.
I was gonna say,
The only reason the hot cocoa was on mine is because it was mentioned. But yeah, no. Have someone else get the hot cocoa while Kin leads Hunter back to the room.
Yeah, we'll get it. He hasn't had any yet.
Nope,
Okay.
he hasn't had any.
You get hot cocoa free of charge.
Of course.
And you can have as much hot cocoa as you freaking want, according to the Fuikoko.
Oh, a cup is fine, but maybe we can set some sort of.
Have a few more cups sent to the room. No.
I was actually going to suggest, do you have some sort of room service?
We'll make an exception for you. We'll figure out a way.
Okay. Not gonna worry about it now, but if someone wants to check in the morning, it might be worth it. Anyway, thank you. And taking it carefully, he heads up to the room with the others, with the hot cocoa in hand.
Oh, Octo's going to get back next week and just be
Yes.
like,
Octo's gonna get back next week to this.
that
someone might
little
wanna
pipsqueak
suggest
took
to
out
him-
the leader.
Someone might want
I
to suggest to him watching the stream before next week.
Or he doesn't watch it, and his character has no idea about what's going on because he's out training in a very secluded area, and only now does he actually find out about it.
Yep, you're welcome.
Yeah, nobody
Walk
tell him
back.
anything. I want his genuine reaction. We're not going to tell him anything. He might watch the recording, but I doubt it. So, yeah, don't tell him a thing.
Mum's the word.
All right.
Next week we'll just start with Cobalt, saying what he did
Walking
after
up-
the cocoa, probably going to train, and then yeah.
He'd either hear the shout or walk up to the building surrounded with people and probably going, what?
It's going to be awesome.
So yeah, that just happened.
So yes, Hunter, how are you doing as you get back to the room?
Hunter is more in a state of numbness. There are tears going down, but otherwise he is just numb. He's not gotten that angry before, let alone done that. There are a lot of things going through his head right now.
Also, I just want to say, since you took over the city, it's now technically a part of Hilltop. So congratulations, you guys are in Hilltop now.
It's been
You
returned to
are only saying that because of the fact that you titled it Return to Hilltop.
Oh, he's returned to Hilltop
You
in
can just
one way,
rename
I
it
suppose.
anyway.
I think the city's still called Sunfall, but right, I gotta make a note here that Ciro is now dead.
Murdered by Hunter Baby. Hunter is no longer
no.
baby, he
It
wants
is-
power.
It is not murder. That was an execution.
It was just
Execute
Executed.
Order 66.
Right, executed by Hunter.
No, that was Order 65.
Execute Order 66.
Do you know
I
what
have very
Order
much been in a
65
Star
is?
Wars mood lately. No, I don't.
Order 65 is executing the Emperor.
Oh,
Why would he have had that installed?
In case anyone else takes power, probably.
It was
Executing the Chancellor. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah, he would have put that in. Yeah. Wouldn't have been the Emperor, but yeah. Anyways, back on topic.
but yeah, This night will be spent by Hunter's side, comforting him, as as I'm sure he's now processing the fact that he just killed someone.
Knock, 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 knock.
Hunter is in the tiniest little crevice in that suite that he can find and fit into.
Shale looks
He
up.
might be in a
Yes?
drawer.
Midnight, would one of you get the door?
Sai is standing there.
Sorry, I was dealing with something. Yeah, I'll get the door.
Sai, what are you doing here?
My baby needs me, so I'm here to talk to him.
I thought you were all the way back at Hilltop.
You think I don't have eyes everywhere? He just smiles.
Of course you do.
Cobalt even more is going to. Oh, you're like, what?
What? Is that surprising?
No. Not surprising.
Shale looks just a bit confused, but is this good? Okay, are we okay with? I mean, you guys are okay with this?
Yeah. Sai's cool.
Okay. I mean,
When he's allowed in, he will head to where Hunter is and slowly go over to sit down beside him.
Tell me that there are, scratches in the door now from him knocking.
He used the back of his hand.
The back of his blades, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. First kill.
Won't be the last.
Hey there, Hunter.
I should really switch to a different playlist. There.
whoa.
You should stay away.
Why is that?
I couldn't control it.
That's not the way I saw it.
Oh no, Hunter really did lose control of his shadows.
I know, but he's more saying that in the way Hunter lost control wasn't really a loss of control.
Fair.
It was very much directed.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people hurt from it was the person he intended to hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
What's wrong?
Dangerous.
I mean, basically all of us are.
Good. You're gonna have to be dangerous.
Sider's going to wave his hands in the air a little bit. I literally have swords for arms.
I'm trying to stay in character here, Kerr. You're not making it easy.
He's purposely trying to be lighthearted here.
I am just. I
What's wrong? It's okay to talk.
killed him.
Mm-hmm.
That you did. Do you regret it?
He's curling up tighter.
Hey, look at me.
No.
No?
And that makes it worse.
Hunter,
No, Hunter.
Hunter.
It does not make it worse. Look at me. Ciro was a very, very bad man who was causing a lot of suffering. Occasionally, very occasionally, someone has to die for the protection and safety of others. And someone has to be the one to execute the tyrants and the bad people. It takes, and it is a heavy burden on anyone who finds themselves in that position where they have to be judge and executioner. You did good today. And the fact that it is affecting you so much is a good sign that this is not something that you're going to make a habit of doing unnecessarily, because killing affects everyone. Everyone who has to kill is affected by it, especially the first time. It is alright if you need a day or a night to process and get through this. But know that today you didn't do something wrong. You did what you had to. And you have saved a lot of people in doing it.
He gives a very slight nod. Notably, he doesn't even have his shadow surrounding him right now.
As Kin said, do you think he ever would have stopped hurting these people?
Sorry. ADHD moment. Lower on, what sound file are you talking about? You mean the custom music? I don't really want to give those out. I apologize. I might at some point. But I spent a lot of money on them. Repeat what you said, Kerr?
As Kin said, do you think that he ever would have stopped if you hadn't stopped him? Do you think he would have ever stopped hurting them?
No. No.
would you have been able to convince him to stop doing what he was doing to people?
I, I didn't even try.
He made his choice when he attacked that child. He made his choice when he was going to kill an innocent person, and you stepped in. And now, thanks to you, Hunter, you have saved an entire city from his tyranny, from the pain, fear, and suffering he was inflicting on them.
I still should have tried another option.
Don't forget, we tried talking to him earlier when he was dismissive of us.
We did try talking to him then. He already showed he would not have listened. And normally, Hunter, I would agree with you on the idea that we should try using more peaceful means. But today was a day where violence was called for. You did not do wrong today. And as long as you continue to be good and to not let violence be your only answer, I believe you will continue to do well, to do good by the world. And I will be there with you every step of the way, right?
Okay.
Okay. Here, drink some hot cocoa. As I push a cup of hot cocoa just a little closer to him and try to get some rest tonight.
Yes.
Can you use his telekinesis as a straw?
Sure, I will allow it.
I will allow this.
A thin stream just starts flowing up towards his muzzle.
It is delicious.
See, what'd I tell you? Some good hot cocoa. In the
Now he
meantime,
just needs some chestnuts to go with it.
Midnight's just been staring out the window at the town below. Just kind of half listening to the conversations to help Hunter, but just looking out at the city, just contemplating.
Right now in the city at the moment, it's basically a giant festival going on.
You have brought the rebels back under your wing.
We're gonna have a busy week here or two.
Yeah.
As starting tomorrow, probably we're gonna have to go over what the city's rules and laws were and start going over what changes need to be made. Probably have Valis involved as he definitely have Velas involved, as he would know the best about what the current state of the city is.
Yeah.
As much as I am loath to encourage the idea of his cult, he is in the right position to help us.
Yes.
Agreed.
And its influence will sway. As much as that's underhanded.
Alright, Kenku, you were a little quiet there.
I did that quietly. I was in the middle of finishing my juice. Sorry.
Ah. I absolutely missed what you said.
Basically that and his influence. It's better to have him allied with us since his influence will sway.
Yes.
Underhanded as it might seem, Shale, it is still a valid point.
Yes. By the way, if there's open time tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go. I'll see a bit more of the workings of the library because I know that sounds kind of selfish, but I kind of want it.
Hey, Shale, we'll be in the city for a while longer now, it seems. You'll
Yeah,
have time
I
with your
know.
books.
We can
I'm
dismantle.
actually more curious about how stuff works because I don't know. I'm betting if they have that much knowledge, I bet they have somebody who have a group of people who collect it.
You can dismantle the book armory tomorrow.
No. No.
Dismantle's the wrong word.
I don't think that was the right choice of word, Brussel.
You can go through the library tomorrow.
No, not. Oh, I mean, I can go through it anytime. More so, I'm probably gonna. I mean, I don't know.
You're going to be treated as a hero tomorrow.
Yes, more than that, from what Velas said. Which I don't know. I've never had this sort of position. He sighs for a moment.
Oh, us being
Yes.
Rulers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Part of me wants to see how stuff works, and heck, if I could get myself.
Oh yeah, we definitely are going to figure out what the current lines of production and flow of the city is.
Yeah, but yeah, that we'll definitely have time. Hopefully,
we'll tackle that in the coming week.
Hopefully, though we're not going to have. I don't know. Has anyone seen the nutty guy with the sword yet?
Oh, Benny?
Yeah. You know his name?
Yeah, it was in a note. The Blaziken.
Yes.
You know how I got a note earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was in it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm hoping he isn't going to still rebel. I don't know what he's going to.
I think we'll be just fine on that regard. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he is by our side helping us as we basically rebuild the function of the city.
Okay. Well,
Suddenly the front door breaks in.
Front door was already open.
The door was already open. I mean, Sai's still here, isn't he? Or did he walk off while it's had to step off?
No, Sai's last I knew, Sai's still here, still helping comfort Hunter.
Gotcha.
Anyways, AFK for 2 seconds. I need to go use the restroom real bad.
Yeah. I mean, if there's any way I can help, I'll definitely try. This is going to be interesting.
We're all in uncharted waters with this.
It's gonna be fine. You guys will be fine. Look how well you're doing.
I'm wondering if it makes a small comment. Also wondering what the reaction is going to be from Hilltop, and if we're going to have a visit in the day, or less, because I expect who probably already knows.
I imagine once the message gets out, a certain someone is more than likely going to appear.
I'd expect a certain someone's. I don't think a certain some other is going to want to stay in Hilltop when she hears the news.
She won't want to, but she will. She's effectively the regent right now.
She won't. Who's gonna stop her?
As we all just hear a rumbling in the distance, followed by a cloud of smoke that we can see.
If you don't give me something to do, I'll have to amuse myself, and no one wants that.
Worstein_oil says perfect.
Oh my God, dearie! What have you been up to?
Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
Hey, Domino.
Hello, darling. This is so delightful to see everyone.
Has any messages gotten to Hilltop yet?
No.
Okay.
It just happened.
Yeah, it takes 4 days to get there.
True. Well, that's something we'll deal with when it comes around.
So the certain someone hasn't figured it out yet, but another certain someone clearly has.
Yeah, looks Domino.
I'm back.
Then someone probably Domino's here.
Oh, Domino's here?
Yes.
Yep, he just showed up.
Wostein played the card.
Hi, Domino.
Hello, darlings. Up to a bit of, regicide, I see.
Yes. I see you are up to date on the news.
Oh, darlings, I've been watching the entire time. I had popcorn, too.
Of course you did.
Hunter is using his telekinesis to close the drawer he's in.
And Stanley died again.
So, did you want anything, Domino, or
Well,
just here to congratulate the the upgraded ruler?
Oh yes, our dear Emperor.
What?
Well, yes, that's what I've been working on. Our new Emperor.
What?
We're already to Emperor Hunter? Wow.
He's not even.
I mean, he is in charge of 4 cities at this point now.
Shale's just put his hand, just grumbling to himself as he puts his paw on his head.
Midnight will go over the Shale. It's okay. You might want to go lie down.
I'm fine. Just don't. Why him?
Why not him?
Don't you want somebody unassuming?
As a matter of fact, Hunter is
actually
an amazing choice because he doesn't want the position for the power.
Wanting the position of power is one thing. about to say.
Hunter is there to do good by the world. He's not there for the power. And that makes him a perfect candidate to be emperor.
Perfection is such a hard thing to come by, darlings.
I don't know. I would be not wanting it is one thing, but managing it is another.
And there's a reason why he has all of us to
I
help
will.
him.
You'll strip as well. Right. I don't know if I'm even prepped for this.
No good leader in the history of the world has been able to do it alone.
Well,
They have
maybe
always,
the original.
maybe the original, but they have always had others to help them.
Fair enough.
Sent you the influence card.
Okay. Okay, yep, I'll allow that.
Oh God.
Once word starts getting out, yes, I will allow it.
Well, you're such a bringer of chaos.
We don't know. We don't know what Hunter's goal is in the first place, anyway.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
We're in danger.
All glory
His goal is to be a bounty hunter so he can avoid people as much as possible.
Hunter, king of conquerors.
Oh God. Just about to
He
put us
does
away for a
not
while.
want to be the leader of anything.
He will be the ruler of everything.
And then you end up being the ruler of everything.
People are forcing him into this.
I mean, he's making the choice.
That was his call to take it over here.
You
So yeah,
he could have just grabbed the Charmander and ran off when
yeah.
He could Hunter
dude
could have
got
just
knocked
ran,
out.
but he didn't. He
No,
stayed and he fought.
He could not have run away.
Technically, he could have, but he didn't.
Oh, he stayed. And drained the life out of him, and is now, by the rules of the land, the leader of this town as well.
We need a bard. We need someone to start spreading the tales and the exploits of Hunter.
Someone go grab Moriarty from whatever hole he's in, and he can start spreading the tale.
I mean,
One moment. 1 second.
it's probably enough thievals around with the job that could do it.
Mm-hmm.
There are some things you can't delegate.
Well, I mean, you might have better luck here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll have better luck here, I think. But he literally was trying to delegate everything to others in Hilltop because he did not want this position. And literally nobody was letting him.
Well, that's because of the rules of Hilltop.
There were things that you had to attend to yourself at being the leader of Hilltop.
Pretty soon
Anyways,
the world's gonna be called Hilltop.
I think it's time that we get some rest for the night. Sleep on what happened and tackle things tomorrow.
Of course, darlings. Would you like me to carry a message back to Hilltop for you?
I believe one's already being sent.
Yes, darlings, but it's not going to be nearly as fashionably quickly as it would be with me.
That's on you. He looks. I would talk to Hunter on that one.
Yeah, I think hunters should make that choice.
All eyes turn to the poor boy.
Turns to the drawer.
Yeah, I was
Turns
gonna
to the
say, you
drawer.
mean to the
Yeah.
drawer that has a tiny stream of hot cocoa going up into it still?
Side probably sitting outside, just grinning or something.
Kid, you want to open the drawer and ask our boy?
He's not been listening to the conversation. He's got no idea what's going on out there.
That's fine. He's fine.
He is
For now.
the definition of not fine. He's the furthest from fine that somebody could be right now.
You see, you got fine to the left. Hunter is all the way to the right.
Fine to the left, felony to the right.
I think this would be justifiable homicide.
Regicide.
Justifiable regicide. I don't think there is such a thing, but
I mean, there is if the
Yeah.
people say there is. And I think the
So-
town is very much
The
saying
town
that
has
it
spoken.
is.
okay,
The town has
justifiable regicide
spoken.
it is.
Rejoice!
Hey, Ken, you want to open the drawer and ask Hunter if he wants Domino to relay anything before he poofs? Or rather, when he poofs back to Hilltop?
Sure, I'll take that responsibility. And I go and I'll gently tug open the drawer. Hey, there, Hunter?
One eye just opens to look at you. Still
Hey.
bleary with tears. There's a small puddle in the bottom of the drawer.
Oh, you poor boy. Hey, so Domino is gonna be heading back to Hilltop real soon. And we were wondering if you wanted to send a message back with him.
He nods.
Okay. What would you like Domino to relay?
What happened?
Okay. Yeah, Domino, you're to spread news back home of what happened here. I'm sure you can find the most perfect way to let everyone know. Also, we're probably going to be here for a while longer, because we now need to see about the running of this and the autonomy of the city.
But of course, darling.
All right. Hunter, do you find you need to talk about any of this with anyone? I'm here. Sure, Sai would also be happy to talk with you, especially since I'm certain he has experience in matters of eliminating an opponent. For now, though, it's probably best that we all get some sleep.
He just nods.
If you want, you can rest beside me, snuggled up to me. Sound good?
He'll nod.
Okay. You're doing amazing, Hunter.
If you say so.
I do say so, and I am extremely proud of it.
Sky, thank you for the biddies, but he is not going to be God Emperor.
Give it time.
Give it time. He will definitely be God Emperor.
This campaign will end with Hunter being God Emperor.
Oh!
Tochemay cheered with 1,000 eggy bitties.
All glory to the God Emperor of Pokemon kind.
Thank you for the biddies, Tochemay. All the salt.
Well, darling, you do know what I like.
Wait.
Yes, Domino's favorite thing.
Salt is absolutely perfect.
Alrighty. Not that I would know.
Okay, then.
So you guys going to be settling in for the night then?
Yep.
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 All right.
I expect we're not going to be in the hotel too long. Also.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure tomorrow we'll be in the
In the
Capitol
tower.
building. Yeah, the
Yeah.
tower.
Oh, I think Shale might go see if there's some residents in the library.
All right. So we will pass through to morning as the city parties throughout the night.
Shale will get up when his attempt at room service comes up and just ask them to bring them some breakfast whenever they have a chance.
Of course, whatever you would like, sir.
Right. Shale will see what there is what. Being as kind as he can, he will ask what's available, and well, he'll he'll get something for himself, and he'll let them know when the others are up.
What would you like?
I'll just ask for some fruit salad.
Some fruit what?
Fruit salad would be good.
Oh,
I think.
You're having some
You
fruit
name-
salad.
Mm-hmm. Shush you. You soon to be God Emperor. I'm going to use it. Anyway, yeah, he's gonna ask for basically a selection of fruit available. Not a lot, just enough stuff to fill his stomach.
That's good fruit. Gotcha.
Yes, only the finest food for you guys right now. You name it, even if they don't have it, they will find a way to get it for you.
Easy. I'm not. We're not going. We're not judging you. Just yeah. Anyway, I'll let you guys know on what on when the others wake up.
As Ken gives a stretch and a yawn, and then turns to the little bundle that's beside him. Hey, good morning.
Hunter will drearily look over at Kin, but not say anything.
Hey, feeling a little better now that you've had some sleep?
He takes a moment, but then nods slowly.
Hey. It's probably about time to get some breakfast. What you wanting?
Sausage, gravy, biscuit.
Sausage and biscuits? Sounds good. Hey, Shale, was that someone at the door about room service?
Yeah. Nobody else was up, so I just got in my order for the moment.
Well, next opportunity, some sausage and biscuits for Hunter.
Okay.
And
He said
I think
sausage, gravy, and biscuits.
Oh, gravy, sausage, gravy, and biscuits for Hunter. And some eggs for me would be nice.
Okay. Well, Shale will look out the door and see if there's somebody about, and let them know. Else, he'll go down to talk to the Pikoko or whoever's at the bar once he gets down.
Midnight creaks his door open. I would like some eggs too.
Noted.
Egg.
He looks.
Egg.
Actually, he stops first. He goes to Brussels' door and knocks.
Take some berries.
Okay.
You open the door, Brussels already got a banquet in front of him.
Wait, what?
You come here on the day of my breakfast to beseech a favor from me?
By the way, overnight, Brussel, a bag of gold and jewels was left for you.
That works.
All right. Once it gets to the yeah, she'll either let somebody know if there's someone about that can, or he'll go down himself and place the order with the bar. And then come back up.
By that point, Hunter has, or why do I do that? Midnight has come out of his room and is just staring out the window again.
What's the state of the city outside the window?
Still celebrating.
It looks like the celebration has yet to cease.
At least the city hasn't burned down yet, so that's good.
Which would
Oh,
be
you want-
impressive considering it's made out of ice.
I
You want the city
wouldn't
to
put it
burn
past people. No, do not want the city to burn down.
Well, thank you.
Hunter, what are you doing once you're up?
He is not moving. He's barely even going to eat when the food does come. It's not going to be something he's going to just snap back from, you know?
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
It's
yeah.
definitely not.
You took a life. That's not exactly something you bounce back from quickly, regardless of how much they had it coming.
Yeah. At the very least, you don't bounce back from it quickly if unless you have done it a
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, without experience.
Your first time is always the roughest.
And as far as we know, Hunter's the only one of us who's actually taken a life.
Exactly.
As far as we know.
Sky the Varley cheered with 100 eggy bitties. Okay, giving Hunter a little break and changing the subject to a fruit salad. Let's get some bananas, strawberries, melons and enjoy.
Not a bad salad.
What
That
I was
sounds
going to
good.
say, you're saying that meanwhile Brussel in the room is just cackling maniacally?
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Well, I'm a little worried about Hunter though. Can maybe pop? He seems to respond well to you. Maybe it's best if you're just with him.
That's what I'm doing. I'm staying with him.
Okay.
After we've had some breakfast, it's probably best that we head to the tower and get started on
Transitioning.
arranging things.
Yeah.
Because well, even though the city is celebrating, there's things
to be done.
there's work to be done. Things need to happen.
Is Sai still here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we probably should, and probably don't want to be rough, but probably am going to have a crowd to wade through or following.
I'm sure the crowd will be willing to part for the new emperor.
That term. Fair.
All right. Well, if you do go check on Hunter after giving him the food, there'll be a couple of bites, but that's it.
Hey, come on, eat up. You're gonna need your strength. I know you probably don't feel like eating a lot right now, and your mind's probably running 1,000 miles an hour processing everything.
He
Take
shakes
a few
his
more
head.
bites.
But he does slowly get up and start eating the rest of the food.
Okay. Alright.
All right, so I guess we're probably going to be headed to the palace then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. That
Yep.
Hunter will
Before we
be...
turn off.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say before we head off to the palace, I do turn to Sai and thank him for staying the night with us.
You're not. I didn't want Hunter to try to sneak off or do anything.
I think Hunter's still a little too shell shocked to consider doing so.
You never know.
You never know.
Hunter is going to quietly go with everyone. He is still trembling a bit, but notably, his shadows are nowhere to be seen right now.
He's gaining confidence. However, slowly.
Oh, it's more he's just terrified of his shadows right now.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He's fine. I don't see what the big deal is.
He's just suffering some emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Yep.
Okay. Nope. Head for the tower. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll meet Valis there.
Yes.
Among anyone else important? Not that Valis isn't.
Nothing too much when you get there. What would you be wanting?
Yeah, just if there were any other other sort of positions under Sai outside of Valis running stuff as their underhand.
Oh yeah, they have a full group of people doing everything.
Okay.
They absolutely have a full staff.
Mm-hmm.
Though some of that staff might be out partying right now.
Just about everyone is right now.
Okay. Well, Shale will let Hunter lead. He'll just take note of things, especially sciencey things.
Hello, Valis.
He will bow deeply. Hello, my lords. So delightful to see you all.
Good to see you too. Do be sure to take it easy with Hunter. He's still a bit shell-shocked from yesterday.
He will nod. Of course, my lord.
And I suppose we need to figure out the workings of the city now. And
I have already gathered the necessary paperwork for this.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and disseminate the tasks.
That escalated quickly.
Yes, that did escalate quickly.
Indeed.
As he gets out a massive pile of tablets.
Maybe that is organized, please.
Indeed, all of the city's laws are here.
Good.
important categories to learn probably be the workings of the city's production, the city's current trade deals and traffic,
And relation.
and the city's current laws and their current ramifications. Any other categories you can think of that we might want to split it into for disseminating it among us as tasks to learn? And
I was dealing with something. Did we mention defensive? Like the
city
guards?
defenses.
Great fun!
Right.
Right, Boo?
The city's police force and defense work.
Defense is for. We can take down the wall now.
Alice, I have a question.
Hmm?
Why isn't this stuff on paper? Or at least
paper's expensive.
But this is well, I guess it's better. Guessing stone is more permanent, but
the rules are set in stone.
There
influenced her.
Alright. Look.
Anyway, I guess that just seems interesting to me with what you guys have. But
what you saw at the library, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh god. Oh gosh.
The city's public services as well. That's another thing we're gonna have to know.
Definitely.
I will. And no, I'm not just saying hello.
Yes, I will allow the influence.
Oh boy.
Yes, and yeah, no. Basically, the table is covered with piles of tablets, and there are hundreds upon hundreds of them for the laws and rules, and basically everything in between.
This is gonna take a while.
Yes.
Hunter is taking a seat at the table and just uses his telekinesis to bring one to him. Reads what's on it. What's this one?
Any who make too loud of a noise past sunset will be immediately frozen for however long the ruler wishes.
He is
Shale makes a
eating that
stare
thing
at
behind him.
Shale stares at Velas like what? Without saying anything, just like what?
What are you doing?
He is just yeeting it at the wall behind him.
It cracks and shatters into 100 pieces as it hits the wall. And when you hear that cracking sound, Hunter, your mind is suddenly back as you see the dead body of the Pokemon you killed, his neck snapping from your shadows.
Oh goodness.
He shudders, whimpering slightly. But otherwise, just basically ignores it. Some fresh tears do flow down his cheeks, though.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's our first task. Go through the laws and any that seem particularly cruel.
Get rid of them.
Shatter. Get rid of.
So it's easier, though, to find laws that are good than it is to find laws that you're not just going to yeet over your shoulder. And
I mean, some of these
obviously,
laws have a point. We do
Yeah.
need to tweak the punishments, though. Like, I'm pretty sure jaywalking doesn't necessarily require a person to be frozen until the leader determines they're
What
not
the heck is
frozen anymore.
jaywalking in the first place?
Well,
It's
you
crossing
look
the
out there.
street at places that are not designated for crossing.
Yeah, you look out there and you see
When is there a place that isn't? We don't. What are we trying to prevent people from crossing for? Unless it's public. I mean, I understand pub. Do we even have that in this place? I understand
well,
restricted areas, but
when
Crossing in
carts are
front of carts.
when carts are coming through the street, you don't really need to walk out in front of them. That's jaywalking.
I mean, shouldn't that be on the fault of the cart to be watching things?
In
Well,
places of high traffic,
exactly.
it does become problematic if that traffic is constantly being slowed down by people crossing the paths of the carts. The carts.
Fair, I guess. Didn't really see it.
And if they
before,
cross
but I
too
guess
close to the cart, they won't. I mean, I'm pretty sure these carts can't stop on a dime, so.
Yeah.
I
It's a
mean,
dime.
Stop on a poke or stop on a coin.
Sure, are there cart only roadways in this city? There's questioning on that.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, I'm taking it in the kind of out of character, taking it in the sense that jaywalking didn't happen till cars. So, but okay.
Well, carts are their cars here.
Yeah, but
But
not
still,
that
can-
fast.
or pulling Pokemon can pull pretty fast.
Fair.
Anyways, so I guess the first order of business is going through and organizing between laws that are being kept, laws that are being tweaked, and laws that are just being thrown out entirely.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna take a while.
This will take a while. All right, everyone, take a pile. I'll start working through the pile of trade agreements for the city.
I'll look through the defensive measures, the defensive infrastructure.
I don't know. I'll look for whatever. I'll cover what I can.
Start looking through the pile of dead bards.
Parts. Yeah, I'll just give me the pile and I'll see what I can do. See what I can look through and what makes sense.
Hey,
There are
look.
plenty of piles.
Hey, look, there's one here that I can siphon off some money for my own family.
Brussel, you probably can do that without laws in it, without counting that sort of law, making that sort of law anyway.
Yes, but if I can do it legally, I don't have to worry.
I'm pretty sure even if it was illegal, you would find a way to do it anyway.
I'm sorry, did I miss something?
You missed a few things.
Everything's fine. What are you talking about?
You know, I have too many other things to consider and worry about right now.
Don't worry, the family protects.
Midnight's just going through going through his the stacks of tablets, just being like,
Ian has basically pulled out a map
and has started arranging the trade agreements accordingly on the map to figure it out and figure out what the supply lines currently are.
Hunter is not worrying about that stuff. His focus is entirely on going through the laws. And
Yeah, the laws are just kind of bad.
yeah. I'm guessing that there is a very rapidly growing pile of shattered stone behind him.
Yeah.
And he just keeps going. Some of them, if they can be tweaked, he will set off to one side. I'm imagining that there probably won't be any that are actually going to stay as is.
Not really, no. They're basically all just trash them.
Like, some definitely could have, I'm certain there are some that are, okay. But yeah.
But yeah, no, when you're looking at this, pretty much almost all these laws are just bad. There are very few that are actually like decent or somewhat good. It would almost be easier just to wipe the slate clean and start all over again.
I'm not seeing much that's actually salvageable from any of this. It might be easier to just wipe the board and start over from scratch.
Probably right. But
Hunter,
the few things that are good, we want to know why they're there.
I also feel like we need more advice, help on this, because this is not something at least I've dealt much with in my time.
Yes. And I fully intend on relying on Valus to help with that.
Merl will nod. Whatever you desire, I am more than willing to assist with.
Of course. Thank you.
Midnight just keeps sifting through their piles and organizing them into what is absolute trash, what we all need to tweak, and what is decent as is, and the piles are disproportionate to each other.
Valus, something that might be helpful, getting someone who will occasionally come through and sweep away the shattered remains of laws that were just straight up scrapping.
He will nod and go and get someone. Yeah, there's a lot of work. There is a lot of just... This guy was on a power trip and he was making people suffer for the hell of it.
Gathering that, yeah.
So, Kerr, about how long does it take us to go through these piles?
It would take about a day or two.
A day or two? Okay, so it's not a week. It's just a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
All
Don't
right.
worry, it's easy to see the bad laws. It's the ones that he scratched in personally.
That is a good indicator.
I will say, like, Hunter is specifically using this as a way of distracting himself. He is very particularly trying to avoid thinking about other things. and somewhat punishing himself every time that he's hearing that crack, because you guys will definitely notice that he flinches every time the one of them shatters.
You got this. You got this. You'll be fine. He was not fine.
He was absolutely not fine.
We'll occasionally give Hunter a nod and a smile, and we got this.
I'll lean over and whisper into Ken's ear. We might need to think about maybe seeing if there's a shrink around here.
Absolutely, once we have everything in order. Until then...
Absolutely. I was just saying that needs to be on our list.
It does need to be on the list.
Yeah, add it to the list. You'll add it to the list.
And preferably one from Hilltop itself, I think.
Definitely.
Because one from Sunfall will probably be
this type
a bad idea right now.
We definitely need to get him out of Sunfall ASAP.
He should be here at the very least when we put together the rules and make the proclamation to the city.
I know. I'm just saying as soon as possible.
As soon as possible, certainly.
And then midnight we'll go back to sifting through the tablets.
They're planning an intervention for Hunter, because Hunter is going to need it.
Especially with Woe around giving him PTSD.
He's fine. Walk it off.
Fight through the pain.
Just smile. If you smile, everything will be fine. That's the way it works. But yes, so you guys are going to spend basically the next couple of days taking care of things.
Yep. Does that Blaziken ever make an appearance while we're doing all this?
Not at the moment. At least you have not seen him.
Evildoer? Halt, evildoer. Type thing.
Halt, evildoer. Stop your evildoing right there.
Because I think it'd be a great idea to offer him a place back on the guard once this is all through.
Absolutely.
Because he has experience, and he's definitely working towards the betterment of the city.
I think so as well. If not captain of the guard, at least somewhere high in the hierarchy.
Oh, I want him vetting the guard. Making sure that the people on the guard and any people added to the guard are people who should be on the guard. Because the last thing we need is a guard that is corruptible and that will turn on the city.
Definitely. We can make that a provision.
Matter of fact, I think that is an important enough thing that I'm willing to say let's expedite that. Hey, Valis,
Yes.
could you send for Benny for me?
Of course, my lord. I would be happy to.
Thank you.
And a few hours later, my lord, there may be a small issue.
Oh?
None of our soldiers have been able to find Benny anywhere in the city at the moment.
Right.
Mm,
Arceus
Thank
sent
you.
him home.
Guys?
We can keep looking, but we haven't seen
No,
any sign.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Guys, I'm gonna go out for a little bit. I'm gonna take a small break. You guys might want to take a small break at some point as well. And maybe I can find him. Maybe not. But I have an idea of a place to look.
Shale
good luck.
stretches a little.
And
I'll wait till you get back.
cool. And I'm going to go and go to the hideout.
It looks like it's been totally cleared out.
Absolutely cleared out.
Mhm.
Nothing left. No notes, no nothing.
None that you see.
Huh. Is his desk there is still there?
Yes.
I take a moment to pull out a tablet, a blank tablet, and leave a note on it addressed to him, telling him that at his Benny, if you see this at your earliest convenience, I would like to talk to you, Ken. And I'll leave it on the desk, and head on back. Possibly stopping to pick up a little bit of food along the way.
Okay.
And then continue working on sorting through laws and stuff and
Doing the thing.
doing the thing. And if we're like 3 or 4 days in, then at that point, working with Hunter and everyone to put together the new laws.
But yeah, when Ken comes back, and if it's not too late, Shale will take his break and head for the library, and if the reception is there, start talking about how stuff works, and maybe putting an order for a blank book without a with a plant-based cover.
You want me to make a cover out of me?
Not what I meant. A non-Pokemon based cover.
Ella's just adamantly vegan.
I'm not. I mean, armadillos aren't really. So, but he's not. He's going to try to avoid having to sacrifice other mons for processes if possible.
But it's fine.
Anyway, so he'll check that, see if he can get some notes on what the structure of how the library works, about gathering info, and then once he has a general idea of that, he gets the book ordered, he'll head back and go back to helping with laws.
Okay, sounds good.
Also see about getting inks. I don't know how easy to make ink or dyes is, but expect soon enough Shale's gonna have very dark tips to his claws. Anyone else gonna take their personal trips?
Midnight's just gonna, when he takes his break, just is gonna walk the town. Maybe observe the guards and soldiers.
They're just cheering and celebrating in the streets right now. Over the freaking moon.
He smiles a little. It's good to see, and just thinks to himself, it's good to see such joyful bliss.
People have hope again and are happy.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time to tear away their hope.
What?
Nothing. What? I didn't say anything.
Don't worry, it's their last hope.
You said not me.
Anyways, anything else of significance gonna happen until we before we make our proclamation to the city of its new laws and running?
Nope, I think you guys are good to go with announcing your the new way things are going to be run here.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think also this,
Hey, I wonder if we're gonna have some guests.
Maybe.
I mean, it's enough time. If certain person sent a message.
So somewhere around a week or so after the start of this, we come out, a stage is set up, and the declaration of the new laws is commenced.
So are we making this an oligarchy?
I mean, do we know other types right now?
I'm not sure any other form of government is known to us.
Right. Yeah. In our minds,
That is the question. Hey, Hunter, what form of government do you want to set up?
Do you want people to vote on the leader?
What is that? That's the problem.
What is voting?
The problem
Yeah,
with that is that
Tochemay Tochemay and Curb, would we have any reason to know of another form of government?
Nope.
Well, I guess Kin could, but that's a different thing altogether.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kin probably would.
Yeah, I can see Kin knowing of another form of government.
I don't think the world's ready for that yet.
I think that's too big of a paradigm shift. The world would just die.
Well, the other question is, does Kin want to loosen Hunter's grip?
That
No.
is true. Ken wanted Hunter to be Emperor of the Universe.
The future god improvement of Pokemon kind.
And is secretly, maybe not so secretly, relishing in Hunter's rise and the the challenge of it. And the fact that he is there for it.
It's fine. He'll be fine. But yes, I think opening up next week with your proclamation to the city and taking it over officially is a very good place to stop, you guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think it's a good
Sounds
natural
good.
stopping point.
Good stopping point to me as well.
More RAOW.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Because he always says
He
it.
always says that.
I know, it's almost like I'm psychic.
No, you're the storyteller.
we gotta give Exalted their time to.
Yeah, they need to finish their story out so they can start the new story.
Also, I am kind
Well,
of.
Then you would have more RAOW.
Yeah, but not this sort of
This
RAOW.
not this RAOW, but it would be RAOW.
Yeah. I want to see
All right.
see where
I
it's
gave us
going.
I gave us a 40% chance of running today. I hope I'm
Oh
wrong.
no.
Oh dear.
Prove me wrong, people. Baby.
Which one?
RAOW.
Okay.
Baby.
Question. Is this enough? No, that's not downtime. Never mind. Never mind.
RAOW.
Downtime is downtime. Do we know what downtime is? No.
I didn't want to spend my speed. That's why I was.
RAOW.
We have been so busy since Hunter became leader that I'm not sure we know what downtime is.
What's that?
What is downtime?
I retract my I retract that.
Well, don't forget that we all do get 5 experience, plus whatever Kerr may want to give. Kerr, we are going to need to have a chat about the merits and such.
Yes.
Definitely not the way that I think any of us foresaw this particular adventure playing out, but I think it was successfully completed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Would say so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Opportunity struck.
And you said, "Hi, everyone. We're going to be friends."
Well, it's better than the revolt I was planning.
All glory to you, my lord.
Yep, we had a bloodless, relatively bloodless revolution.
Relatively bloodless takeover.
I mean, technically, the former leader didn't bleed.
Okay, bloodless revolution it is.
Sure.
Well,
Snap's neck definitely did not bleed.
It definitely did not bleed.
Don't worry, Hunter's getting his breakfast of sausage from someplace.
Oh my goodness.
Are you feeding him?
Boy.
The former leader?
Brussel, no. Say no.
Brussel, yes.
Say no right now. Say psych.
I mean,
Silence.
nobody's going to stop him outside.
Your silence speaks volumes, Tochemay.
I don't need people to put words in my mouth.
None of us know. Absolutely none of us know.
We are blissfully unawares.
It was not a murder, it was an execution.
Just feed him his own family.
But anyways, thank you everybody for joining us today for The Last Hope RAOW. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Patreon, and more. They're on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. You guys are the ones that keep this channel alive. I seriously cannot do this without you guys. You are awesome and you keep these streams coming. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by using our Humble Bundle partner link, or you can use our Fantasy Grounds affiliate link, which is available through the link tree. That's the program that we were using tonight for the dice rolling and such. Otherwise, you can also support by just coming by and hanging out. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.